What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another late night, another installment into the epics. And today, no Big Willie with us. I'm quite happy about that. But today, we're going to be watching a classic, Blade Runner. Now, I'm not so sure, which one is the best version because there are quite a number of them, but we're just going to watch a version. And if you guys would be so kind as to letting me know which version I watched and if I missed anything, that would be most appreciated. But other than that, we're going to get right into it because, Captain, we are a go. Well, already within the first crawl, the music that is just speaking to us, I'm just getting such a removed feeling, like a desolate world that's completely void of any possibility of happiness, and there's a generation of these Nexus 6 that are roaming around, that are dangerous. At least that's the feeling I got. I like that. I like how the fire just went on the curve of the eye. And at least, from the landscapes, what I'm getting is a sort of tyrannical society.
Sit down.
It seems so mechanical. So intimidating.
You look down and you see a tortoise, Leon. It's crawling towards you.
Tortoise? What's that?
What is specific design to the questions?
But you're not helping.
What do you mean I'm not helping?
I mean, you're not helping. Why is that, Leon?
Wait, why is this infuriating him so much?
Let me tell you about my mother.
Wow. Well, that certainly summarizes how he feels about his mother. Very interesting production design with the umbrellas.
Golden land of opportunity and adventure.
Well, if the off-world is presenting such an opportunity, what happens to where they are currently? Is it just a wasteland of neon galore?
He say you Blade Runner.
Tell him I'm eating.
Captain Brian?
He didn't deny it. I kind of like that. We're set in a very grounded reality. Nothing is made big about flying cars or whatever. It's just the way of living in 2019. Even from just the landscapes and the buildings, I'm getting such an advanced feeling, but a sort of depressed metropolis.
We found the shuttle drifting off the coast 2 weeks ago, so we know they're around.
Embarrassing.
No, sir, not embarrassing, because no one's ever going to find out they're down here. Because you're going to spot them and you're going to air them out.
I guess spotting them is just by, either having them do the test or some special method.
No choice, huh?
No choice, pal.
Already had an IQ test.
No choice. He has to go after these 4 people that just came out of the off-world. So we'll see who these 4 are.
So you look down and you see a tortoise. It's crawling towards you.
Tortoise?
That's Leon, ammunition loader on intergalactic run. He can lift 400-pound atomic loads all day and night. The only way
Wow.
you can hurt him is to kill him.
Well, again, these are, Nexus 6 that were used as slaves, so it kind of makes sense why they would want to come back and come to the Tyrell Corporation.
The foreskin job is Priss, a basic pleasure model, a standard item for military clubs in the outer colonies.
Huh. They even make them for that purpose. Interesting.
So they built in a fail-safe device.
Which is what?
4-year lifespan.
Oh, they're approaching their 4-year lifespan.
I want you to go put the machine on it.
And if the machine doesn't work?
Yeah, good question. What if they can bypass the testing? What a cold and removed world. Like, it's so well directed in terms of just the placement of production designs, the music, and the atmosphere. Like, it's a like I would say it gives props to Ridley Scott's like advertising days. He definitely knew how to set up a scene.
Do you like our owl?
Is that fake as well?
Replicants are like any other machine. They're either a benefit or a hazard. If they're a benefit, it's not my problem.
Yup, that's
May I ask you a
true.
personal
But
question?
as well, like, why create the owl? Like, to whose benefit, really?
Have you ever retired a human by mistake?
No.
But in your position, that is a risk.
Is this to be an empathy test?
That was a great question.
Capillary dilation?
And sort of interesting in its own right. Like, you know, what did Deckard do in his heydays of, like, being a Blade Runner if he's, you know, considered in such high regard?
Do you mind if I smoke?
It won't affect the test.
Well, I mean, another question to ask is if a replicant can become a Blade Runner.
You're watching television. Suddenly you realize there's a wasp crawling on your arm.
I'd kill it.
Rather immediate answer. I like her eyes. They're very interesting.
Would you step out for a few moments, Rachel?
Wait, what happened? Did the test work? Is she a replicant?
How many questions?
20, 30 cross-referenced.
It took more than 100 for Rachel, didn't it?
She doesn't know.
She's beginning to suspect, I think.
Suspect? How can it not know what it is?
Huh. Interesting.
If we gift them with the past, we create a cushion or pillow for their emotions, and consequently we can control them better.
Memories.
Implanted memories. What? Well, again, how about if the replicants, like, let's say in such situations, understand that they're replicants, understand that, you know, their memories are fake, and they search for, I don't know, a real type of emotion. I don't know. It's sort of confusing to watch and sort of comprehend. Interesting how this film is just a neo-noir without, like, being super overt being a noir. It's just, it has all the elements. What is the fascination with these miniatures? First it was an animal, and then now it's a stick man.
Police, men.
How could they have been found so quickly? Like that. Well, that's one question, and another question is like the pictures. Was that like part of the whole memory thing? I'm just reading it on the side. It says "I woo." I'm assuming it says "work" or something like that.
You not come here! Illegal! Hey! Hey! 怎麼搞得? Cold! Those are my eyes! Freezing!
Well, now he can for sure, like with 100%, tell that they're replicants and that it's illegal for them to be here.
I just do eyes. Just eyes. Genetic design. Just eyes. You Nexus, huh? I design your eyes.
No way. He designed them. No wonder it looks so lifelike.
Not an easy man to see.
Be cold.
I guess.
The way they're tormenting this guy is pretty interesting. Like, part of the creator of the product is having to deal with the product. And the product wants to know who the manufacturer or who the creator is.
Mother? Yeah. I'll tell you about my mother.
Wow. How on earth did they get that? The reflection of the light across the tunnel.
You think I'm a replicant, don't you?
Well, is she that convinced that she isn't?
Watched her build a web all summer. Then one day there's a big egg in it. The egg hatched.
The egg hatched,
And?
and 100 baby spiders came out.
How does he know about this? Unless Tyrell, explicitly told him about like all the memories that he implanted.
Those aren't your memories. They're somebody else's. They're Tyrell's nieces.
Wow. This is the moment of her revelation. She's getting that actual revelation.
Go home.
Well, and then this is itself a interesting situation if a Blade Runner falls for, has emotions for a replicant. All fake. All fake. What a dystopian wasteland. But I must say this, I kind of like the, obviously I have knowledge that this was, adapted from a book, but I quite like the, the whole idea of it being completely ambiguous to the point where a test has to be done to see whether they're a replicant or not, or just prior information from the Tyrell Corporation. But it's interesting that it's not just like a gimmick where they can tell if somebody is a replicant and then at any point just kill them, because then it's just like an action film. But now it's more than that.
I'm hungry, JF.
I got stuff inside. You want to come in?
I was hoping you'd say that.
Oh, she wants to go in. Like, he is a main point of interest.
No housing shortage around here. Plenty of room for everybody.
No housing shortage, because everybody probably just wants to go to the off-world where, it's advertised almost 24/7 above the sky. Go to a new world where new opportunity is there. Why is there a rhino in the back? What's this whole theme with animals? It's either, animals have gone extinct to the point where, they just want to remember what an animal is like, which I'm assuming is the case. What does a unicorn have to do with it? I mean, unicorns don't exist, but they can be genetically modified to exist, I suppose.
Center and stop.
How is this machine able to see so much detail?
Stop. Enhance 5719.
How is this parallax effect happening? The sequence is just brilliant. Well, at least it gives him, like, whatever mark was on the side of her face, it gives a good, impression as to how he can find this person out.
Not fish. Snake scale.
Snake.
Snake? Snake scale with an ID. Again, then another thing with animals.
Look, my friend. Dr. Lewis is down in first sector, Chinatown.
Well, that was pretty quick to get the information out of him. But I like how this is as well like a detective procedural. Like he's going from the tub to somebody to identify the ID microscopically. And now he's, you know, at the manufacturer.
That's not my kind of place.
Go someplace else.
Like whoever this guy is, like, and wherever he is in this like downtown mess, it is like the no-go zone, like the decrepit people. Oh boy, she's on the run. Like, that was, I don't know how he even found her to begin with. That was quite something else. But he did, and, well, now he's in, you know, in pursuit of the four. At least one of the four. This does not look like the easiest place to be in pursuit of someone. Well, it kind of makes me go back to the question Rachel had, like, did he ever accidentally retire a human being? Like, he's just wailing with his gun. Oh, he got her. Well, it took quite a bit to get her down, if we're being honest. Everything seems quite nonchalant to the fact that somebody just passed away, shot. I mean, he shows his ID, but it's quite regular. Life goes on.
Ryan.
Well, he did a good job. I don't know why Brian would want to see him to begin with.
Didn't even know she was a replicant. Something to do with a brain implant, says Tyrell. Come on, gal. Drink some for me, pal.
Well, there's no possible way he would, you know, have to, like, retire her. She does not pose as an immediate threat. Uh-oh.
Nothing is worse than having an itch you can never scratch.
Oh, I agree.
Harrison Ford, as charming as he is when he's not being beaten up, as he is when he is.
Time to die.
Replicant killing replicant. Okay. That was painfully accurate. Interesting how the blood went into the drink.
I am the business.
There we go. Nice. Full realization. But very good line. I'm not in the business, I am the business.
What if I go north? Disappear. Would you come after me?
Well, it begs the question whether she also has a fail-safe lifespan.
You know those files on me? The incept date, the longevity, those things.
Oh, so he could know exactly when she is supposed to die.
You know that void comp test of yours? Did you ever take that test yourself?
Great question. Well, it's quite convenient he didn't answer really the question. Probably heard the question, but he didn't answer it.
I don't know if it's me or Terrell's niece.
play beautifully.
Well, how did she get the ability to play? I mean, she could have been just programmed, sort of like the Matrix.
My glands, they roll too fast.
Is that why you're still on Earth?
Yeah, I couldn't pass the medical. Anyway, I kind of like it here.
You couldn't pass the medical. What are the requirements? That's quite harsh. And I like her eyes. I like the replicant eye.
There's only two of us now.
We're stupid and we'll die.
Well, they're not stupid. They're very smart.
Next is 6.
Ah, I knew it. Because I do genetic design work for the Terrell Corporation. There's some of me in you.
That's a creepy way of saying it. But sure, to humans, to the creators, they look beautiful. But to the created, maybe not.
I've only beaten him once in chess. He's a genius. He designed you.
Maybe he could help.
That's the last thing they want to hear is somebody, like, sure, their creator is a genius, but, like, what's in the heart is vain.
We're so happy you found us.
I don't think there's another human being in the whole world who would have helped us.
Oh, they're just playing to his soft side.
What can I do for you, Sebastian?
Queen to bishop 6, check.
They want to continue the chess match. Yeah.
Bishop to king 7, checkmate, I think.
Got a brainstorm, huh, Sebastian? Milk and cookies kept you awake, huh? Let's discuss this. You better come up, Sebastian.
Oh, it worked. It worked. Checkmate worked.
It's not an easy thing to meet your maker.
And what can he do for you?
Can the maker repair what he makes?
Yes, give me more life.
Newly formed DNA strand carries a mutation and you've got a virus again. But all of this is academic.
None made practical.
Look at you. You're the prodigal son. You're quite a prize.
He is the prodigal son. He came back. Oh boy, here we go. Here's some revenge. If only you could see the things with my eyes. Oh, fantastic. Great shot. I love those eyes. Those eyes are very eerie and robotic. Rightfully so.
26354 on file and monitor.
Hold on, checking. Okay, checked and cleared. Have a better one.
The police are just right above. You know, again, kind of a. It's a strange feeling, like non-stop surveillance within this place. It's creepy. I don't even know any of the pictures that are on the marquee. Well, Sebastian's, abode is certainly an interesting place just to have a sequence. I wonder whether this fits into the genre of horror. She's hiding in plain sight. Oh, whoa. She has quite some superhuman strength. She could have easily twisted his head. Well, it usually takes 3 shots, except for, Leon, where it took 1. But the next is 6. Like, the way they die, it's quite comical.
I thought you were supposed to be good. Aren't you?
Well, he knows the background of Roy, so if he's ever intimidated, it's for the right reasons. Like, Roy is the leader. Oh no. Oh no.
For Zora.
Oh boy.
Come on, Deckard. I'm right here, but you've got to shoot straight. Straight doesn't seem to be good enough.
Oh, he's toying with him. Genuine emotion we have there. So, he is mourning. It's just like a howling, you know, wolf just going right across at this point. He doesn't mind even, like, being shot. He enjoys the competition. What does the hand clenching mean? Because I know, like, at the very first introduction of him, he also had that. So,
Go to hell or go to heaven.
it's almost like encouraging him to, like, hurt him.
Where are you going?
It's all a sport to him. Who's the Blade Runner now? It seems like Roy is just after him. Is he holding a pigeon? Where did he get the pigeon from? Well, that's kind of interesting. Both of them made almost, well, sort of the same jump. Roy made it through, but, you know, Deckard as well, he was able to jump quite far. Oh, he grabbed him. There you go. Well, is Roy really the antagonist? I don't think so. Like, all the four of them, the Nexus 6, they really came with intentions of just increasing their lifespan.
All those moments will be lost in time. Like tears in rain.
Great line. It's kind of potent. It was strange. It was just like a pigeon. Is the pigeon a is it a replicant? We don't know. Is it real? We don't know. But just so a matter of fact, he just now passed away, and everything he had seen that nobody would believe just vanishes.
It's too bad she won't live.
Oh, it isn't.
But then again, who does?
Well, now he's after Rachel, I'm guessing. Oh, it's either that or she went north and he will go to find her. She's probably just sleeping. Yeah. She's still alive.
Rachel?
Interesting, like even when they were making out, like, he had to command her to have sort of like feelings or desires, but then she did, and then now she's saying like she's not replicating, but she's, you know, saying that, oh, I love you. So it's interesting. Now she has her own, like, is this all voluntary, or I don't know what I'm getting at.
It's too bad she won't live. But then again, who does?
Wait, what was that? Wait, what? Thoughts. That ended on a very ambiguous note. What was that? Well, let's try to, I'm just gonna brain fart here. I'm assuming then she had the same dream of the unicorn, which he as well had, does that mean he's as well a replicant? Is that why he as well, like, he also remembered what the last statement was, like not many people live, like, how many people live, like, full lives, or like, I'm pretty sure the question is coming out of the cinema is Deckard a replicant or not? And, you know, well, at the end, like, she had her own convictions of, you know, being able to reply with love, trust, you know, very humanistic things. Is like, what generation of Nexus was Deckard, if he ever was, like? And, you know, to think that Deckard could actually get into a physical fight with two of the replicants, or even three, like, he was able to take the physical damage, you know, as opposed to, you know, if a normal human was taking that, it like, I was so certain his head would have just, you know, been twisted. But again, there's the whole animal theme and so on and so forth. Like, it's a strange thing. Like, the slaves, they come out, they try to meet their creator, they kill the creator, and at what point is there, like, there's no more, there is no solution. And so, all, like, not that I can sort of empathize, but sort of understand Roy's, like, ending demise, as in, you know, all these moments and events and memories in time, they all just fade out like tears in the rain, you know, not even acknowledged, really. Nothing is acknowledged within a 4-year lifespan where they're created to be a slave, they're created to please, to pleasure. And I don't know, that ending was interesting. The fact that we understood that he had the unicorn dream. She creates a unicorn, you know, like, sculpture, and what does that mean to him? Yeah, I don't know. It's because even when she asked, like, did you even perform the void calm system on, like, test on yourself, there was no answer. Why was there no answer? You know, but besides all the big questions, if I'm not mistaken, the book's title was do robots dream of sheep, something like that. But it's a hard book, like, not hard book, but it's an interesting book just to get through. But, and especially when you see that adaptation, and just to see what, like, it's such a grounded film, like, nothing felt foreign, nothing felt gimmicky, nothing felt, you know, overdone. It felt like a real world, you know, where replicants were just living, well, some replicants were just living, you know, across, you know, the like, humans, and this total wasteland. Like, what does I don't know if 2049 really gets into the whole thing of the off-world, but, you know, I'm certainly interested in and curious into the whole line of, like, police bounty hunters. Bounty hunters is really what they are. And, you know, the whole thing with him falling in love with a replicant, and I don't know. It's a film that it sort of has to sit with you for, you know, a couple of days just to come up with, you know, what did I just watch? Sure, it's an interesting action film, but is it an action film? It's more philosophical based than anything. But I had a great time. Like, it was the visual literacy in the film, in terms of, like, the cinematography, or even the dialogue. The dialogue, some bits, you know, they were great. But just in terms of the visual language that the film tries to convey, and it's not noir for noir's sake, just because it's a cool thing. It's purposeful. Like, a lot a lot of things in the film seem purposeful. They seem meant to be, except it's like I just can't understand it. Like the fact that, you know, the police officer, he was making all those sculptures. What does that mean to him? What does the sculptures mean to him? So I don't know, but hey, let me know if this film is like one of your favorites. I could imagine like this being just the top of the top in terms of, you know, tourism and, you know, loving the film for all its qualities and all its different versions, and Ridley Scott's like love for this film. It has a true fan base. And, you know, 2049 is another one that I would definitely be looking forward to, you know, watching. And the score as well. The score was so, I don't know how to say, it was so appropriate for this film. Especially with how isolated and detached and sort of robotic everything felt. But yeah, do let me know if you have any thoughts. This was a fun one. Until next time, stay sane, and God bless you. May you have a great time at the cinemas. Enjoy it, my friend. What's up, you cinephiles? Thank you very much for making it to the very end. Me and Big Willie don't take that for granted. We really appreciate you. Now, if you would like to show your support to us, you know what you can do up here. You can smash that button, really just smash it. And you know, if you would like to check out some more content, they're all curated by days up over here and playlists. So, you know what? We hope you're having a great day. Don't crumble and just continue to smile and be a good bastion of cinema.